Welcome back to The Deep Dive, your shortcut to being well-informed. Today, we're diving deep into something really pivotal, especially if you're looking at a future in hospitality. We're talking about the absolutely crucial role of information and communications technology, ICT. In this digital world we're in, mastering tech isn't just a nice-to-have anymore, right? It's pretty much the foundation for success. So we're going to unpack this really interesting document. It's a course rationale titled Living in the Information Technology Era. And it focuses on a specific course, ELIE, and why it's such a game changer for future hospitality pros, specifically those doing a BSHM degree.
That's a great place to start because, hospitality today, it's shifted. It's not just about that amazing human service anymore, though that's still vital, of course. It's really about creating an experience that perfectly blends that warmth, that human touch with, sophisticated tech. The big challenge, but also the massive opportunity for anyone coming into the field now is bridging that gap. So our mission in this deep dive is really to explore why these ICT skills are frankly non-negotiable for students right now and, what real benefits they unlock, both while you're studying and then later when you're building your career in hospitality. Getting into this course rationale helps you see the strategic importance, I think. It's more than just tools, it's a whole mindset.
Absolutely. A mindset. We hear about tech everywhere, but let's narrow it down. Why is it so foundational for everyone these days? And then how does that general need get sort of amplified when we look specifically at hospitality?
That's the key link, isn't it? The wider picture is technology underpins almost everything now. Communication, business, you name it. Now connect that to hospitality. Suddenly, the strategic need becomes crystal clear. The industry is actively seeking professionals who can blend that classic hospitality warmth, the personal touch, which is still the core, right, with digital precision. Think about it. Things like biometric check-ins, they're not sci-fi anymore. AI helping with room service, that's happening in top hotels. Personalized guest experiences, driven by data. So this ELIE course, which stands for Living in the Information Technology Era, it's specifically built to give BSHM students that digital fluency. But also, crucially, ethical awareness and adaptive thinking. These aren't just nice extras. They're essential for navigating and honestly shaping this tech-driven future.
That blend, human and digital, it keeps coming up. So critical. Okay, beyond the big picture strategy, what about the immediate wins? For a BSHM student, like right now, while they're still in college, what's the first thing they gain from a course like ELIE? How does it actually help them day to day?
Well, right away, it's about building real digital literacy. That's the starting point. We're talking about getting comfortable with, essential productivity tools, cloud platforms, the smart systems already running in hotels and restaurants. Imagine, a restaurant manager dealing with a sudden supplier issue. Okay, someone digitally literate who knows cloud inventory systems can instantly adjust digital menus, ping staff across different departments, maybe even update guests via an app, all within minutes, turning a potential crisis into, hopefully a smooth fix. That's the kind of problem solving this literacy enables. It prepares you for real tasks you'll face in an internship or job, literally from day one.
That efficiency sounds huge.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like it's more than just knowing how to click the buttons, isn't it? It sounds like it also fosters a deeper understanding, leading to better critical thinking around tech.
Absolutely. They're totally linked. The course deliberately exposes you to the big topics. Tech ethics, data privacy, digital citizenship. This isn't just about operating software. It's about making smart, responsible choices when technology is involved. Think about data privacy. It's central to guest trust now. Digital fatigue is a real thing. So understanding the why behind the tech, not just the how, is incredibly powerful. You're learning how to protect guest data, safeguard the hotel's reputation, and build a digital environment people actually trust.
That ethical angle is so important today. And I bet mastering these tools also gives a big leg up in just plain academic efficiency, right?
Oh, definitely. You'll get a handle on online research methods, proper citation tools, collaboration platforms like Google Workspace, Canva, Trello, you name it. And these aren't just abstract skills, they directly boost your academic work. Think about group projects, presentations. Just makes everything smoother, more efficient. Imagine collaborating on a group report, sharing design ideas, keeping track of who's doing what all seamlessly online. It honestly frees up brain space to focus on the actual content instead of wrestling with the tech.
Right. And for students keen to get that practical feel even before an internship, you mentioned virtual hospitality simulations.
Yes. This is really neat. It means you engage with practical scenarios, like virtual tours of real hotel properties. You learn to use advanced booking systems, maybe even interact with AI customer service bots. It's fantastic preparation for those tech-heavy internships, gives you a real head start. It's kind of like a practice ground for real-world situations, a safe space to learn.
That's brilliant.
And what's key here is that these aren't just, theoretical points. They directly boost your grades, your confidence, and build that solid foundation for when you actually start applying this stuff. It ensures you're not just learning about tech, you're doing it, applying it. That's how it really sticks and how you stand out.
Okay, got it. So those are the immediate gains. Very clear. Now, let's look ahead, fast forward a bit. What does all this mean for your actual career? How do these ICT skills turn into real advantages for BSHM grads when they step out as professionals? This feels like where the long-term value really kicks in.
Yeah, this is where you potentially move from just being competent to being, well, indispensable, maybe even a leader. First off, you gain a deep understanding of smart hospitality operations. We're talking Internet of Things IoT, where devices communicate. Smart lights, thermostats, plus automation and AI driving efficiency behind the scenes. This knowledge lets you manage complex systems. Think smart rooms adjusting automatically for guests, digital concierge services, even overseeing energy-efficient facilities. That saves money and helps the planet. It's about optimizing the whole operation.
And it's not just the back-of-house stuff, right? It must heavily impact the guest side, too. That whole customer experience design piece.
Oh, massively. These tech skills empower you to truly personalize the guest journey. Using powerful CRM tools, customer relationship management to understand preferences, developing innovative mobile apps, analyzing data for insights. It moves beyond just good service. It becomes about crafting memorable, tailored interactions, anticipating needs before the guest even asks. Imagine checking into a hotel and your room preferences, your past dining choices, maybe even your interest in local tours. It's all there. Use subtly to make your stay unique, curated just for you. That's the power we're talking about.
That's a completely different level of service.
Yeah.
And you touched on sustainability earlier. It's fascinating that IT skills connect directly to sustainability and innovation. That might surprise some people.
It might, but it's a huge connection. Your IT knowledge lets you champion and implement eco-friendly practices. Think smart lighting that dims when rooms are empty, efficient waste tracking systems to boost recycling and cut landfill use, digital menus to eliminate paper waste. These aren't small things. They make a real difference to a property's environmental footprint and show commitment to responsibility. That's a big plus for many travelers today.
Absolutely. And in our globalized world, these skills must give graduates a serious edge in global competitiveness, too.
No question. Being familiar with international tech standards is key, like the cloud-based property management systems, the PMS that big chains use everywhere, and even understanding emerging tech like blockchain maybe for super secure bookings or loyalty programs. Think about tamper-proof records for guest trust. All this makes you way more employable, ready for jobs in major global hotel groups, diverse markets all over the world. You're not limited to just local systems.
So pulling it all together, it's clear these aren't just like trendy buzzwords. They are practical, forward-looking skills that make you genuinely valuable in a tough global market. It sounds like this ELIE course isn't just prepping you for a first job.
Exactly. It's positioning you for leadership, for a role where you can innovate in a tech-driven industry, where you can anticipate what's next and actually drive change, not just react to it. It's moving from being a tech user to a tech strategist.
Yeah, a strategist. That really captures it. Which brings us back to the core, why? Why this all matters so much, looking through that strategic lens again. Let's just hammer home those two key messages from the source material we looked at. First, hospitality isn't just service anymore. It's fundamentally a tech-enhanced experience now. That blend is everything. And second, the course isn't only about using tech, it's about promoting ethical, responsible use, which is critical, right? With data breaches, privacy worries, digital burnout, BSHM grads need to be champions for privacy, inclusivity, and well-being in these tech spaces. Be responsible digital citizens, trustworthy with guest data.
You've nailed the crucial points. And what's also interesting is how this ELIE course connects to wider educational goals. It aligns with national frameworks like general education requirements and outcomes-based learning standards. This focus supports essential skills like lifelong learning, digital citizenship, thinking across different disciplines. It's all part of a well-rounded hospitality education that prepares you for a career of growth, not just a single job. So, if we boil it down, the most important takeaways, the key words to really remember from this deep dive are digital fluency, ethical awareness, and adaptive thinking. These really are the cornerstones for success in today's hospitality world. They define not just what you do, but how you lead and innovate.
Fantastic summary. So whether you're just starting your BSHM journey or maybe you're already working and looking to level up, these ICT skills offer huge value. They're shaping the industry, yes, but they're also directly shaping your academic success and your future career path. We really hope this deep dive has given you a clearer picture, maybe spark some ideas about how you can use these insights on your own path.
Definitely. And maybe just one final thought to leave you with. Consider the pace of tech change. It's relentless, right? It's going to keep reshaping hospitality in ways we probably can't even fully predict yet. So the question becomes, how will you keep adapting? How will you innovate and lead in this evolving landscape? How will you balance that amazing technological power with the genuine human connection that ultimately remains the irreplaceable heart of great hospitality? The future really is yours to shape using both your smarts and your heart.